Yesterday, I showed you this picture which was coming in from Latur of this 75-year-old farmer who could not even afford a bull and had to, in fact, use his, whatever his frail body could allow, the strength to plow his field, get it ready for the next round of sowing. His wife also, in fact, helping in this. Now, after this has gone viral, there are a lot of questions which are being raised on the plight of the farmers, especially in the state of Maharashtra and in the Marathwada region. Now, Rahul Gandhi, the Congress leader, has hit out at the BJP. But all I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, like I also made this comparison yesterday, it's disheartening to see the plight of our farmers, which has not changed in over 68 years. This was the Mother India poster, the picture that came out in 1957, the real life of that picture being played out in real in 2025. 68 years, the burden of the poverty, of the lack of resources continues on our farmers. It's a shame for us as a country that nothing has changed, right, when 10 years after independence to now, almost 68 years after that. Rahul Gandhi today, the Congress leader, in fact, took on the BJP, hit out at the BJP and said that the BJP has failed farmers in this country. This has been, remember, a continuous attack of Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party on the BJP. Farmers are sinking deeper into debt, and the government has absolutely failed. The government is ignoring the farmers' demand. Remember the demand of MSP to be legalized, no guarantee of the MSP, and other reforms are putting the burden on the farmers. Rahul Gandhi went on to say that the system is killing farmers in this country. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has become a massive war of words between the BJP and the Congress. Let's first listen in to the reaction of the BJP to what Rahul Gandhi's charge is.
राहुल गांधी की अधूरी जानकारी है, अध्ययन के आधार पर वो ट्वीट करें। हमारी सरकार ने पिछले 3 वर्षों में 45,000 करोड़ से अधिक किसानों का फायदा पहुंचाया है। कैसे आप नकार सकते हो इस बात को? केवल इतना ही नहीं कि बल्कि किसानों को उनकी खेती को जल मिले, बिजली मिले, सोलर पंप मिले, इसके लिए दिन रात काम कर रही है। जब उनकी सरकार थी तो कोविड काल में जो लोगों को खिचड़ी बांटी जा रही थी, उसमें पैसे बना रहे थे। लोग तड़प तड़प करके मर रहे थे और रेमडेसिविर दवा में भी ये पैसे बना रहे थे। ये हमको सिखाएंगे।
But all these big talks about so much being done for the farmers fall flat at the hands of the real numbers, the fact and the data as far as Maharashtra is concerned. The government in the Assembly of Maharashtra has accepted that between January and March 2025, I'm talking about just 3 months of the year 2025, the year we are in, 767 farmers have died by suicide. Now, all that she was saying about big numbers and 45,000 crore and so forth, does it help those 767 farmers? 327 farmers were given financial aid by the government. This is what the government has said. And 1 lakh has been given as financial aid to the farmers who died by suicide. But why are farmers killing themselves? Is the government doing anything about that? That remains the big question. And let me very quickly go across at this moment to my guests, those who are joining me on the broadcast. Charan Singh Sapra, spokesperson, senior leader of the Congress party, is with us. We have Mr. Bakre, who continues to be with us, a spokesperson of the BJP. Gentlemen, thank you for speaking to us. Mr. Bakre, I want to start by asking you, sir, whatever Mr. Kadam is saying and quoting those numbers, does that help this old poor farmer who doesn't have the means to even have an ox and try and till his land? There are more than 700 farmers, those who have died in just 3 months. That should put any government to shame, sir.
Yes, Ankit ji, we are seized of the issue, but since Rahul Gandhi is trying to play politics on the death of the poor farmers, let me remind the Congress that in their tenure of 15 years, more than 55,000 farmers died by suicide. Let me reiterate that even a single farmer dying is not good for the state. Leave apart 767 farmers, but you must understand that the government of Mr. Devendra Fadnavis has taken lots of steps apart from whatever Mr. Modi has done for the farmers of Maharashtra. Let me say that first you need to understand about the agriculture in Maharashtra. almost 54% of the land is drought prone. Now, you understand this, that when Mr. Devendra Fadnavis was the chief minister from 2014 to 19, he had a wonderful scheme of Jalyukta Shivar, which actually impacted a lot of villages, and there was a irrigation which was made available to the farmers. In this tenure, he has got very ambitious project of linking the rivers. Let me tell you that the
does it help in any way the 767 farmers who died, sir? Or does it help in any way this farmer, old farmer in Latur, who possibly has not received any aid from the government? It is we are putting out his plight. Possibly now something could happen, that this is not one-off case. There are many such. And while you say that so many people died, farmers committed suicide in the Congress's regime, is it tit for tat? If so many die in Congress regime, then it's absolutely fine. The 767 can die in yours.
No, Ankit ji, I am not justifying or I am not doing any whataboutery. I am just putting the things in perspective. And let me say that the river linking project which Mr. Devendra ji has undertaken, and the suicides which happen in basically in Marathwada and Vidarbha, and which are drought prone areas, and this river linking project is going to be completed in next 2 to 3 years, and 1 lakh crore budget is given. Apart from the Kisan Samman Nidhi, which central government is giving 6,000 rupees.
Mr. Sapra, let me bring you in on this. While there should be outrage, there should be debate in the country about the plight of our farmers. Since yesterday, I'm playing this story out, hoping that it catches the attention of those who can help this poor farmer. But the fact remains, while Rahul Gandhi is well within his rights to tell the country, to accuse the BJP of not doing enough for the farmers, but shouldn't we as a country where the Congress also ruled for so many decades be ashamed that even today in 2025, we are talking about 767 farmers dying in 3 months in just one state?
See, Ankit, the situation is very serious, and why there should not be outrage when the government itself is giving the figures that in 3 months, 767 farmers have died by suicide. They have committed suicide. And when the government themselves, they gave a different figure earlier, and what are they saying today? There is no loan waiver from this government till now, and neither the finance minister, Mr. Ajit Pawar, he has not agreed also to give a loan waiver. He gave a plain statement in the House that there can't be a farm loan waiver for another 2 years. They can waive off the loans of the industrialists to the tune of 16 or 17 lakh crores, but they can't waive off the loans of these poor farmers. This is the situation what we are seeing in Maharashtra. कि ये तो अभी एक अंबादास पवार की तो एक झांकी है. There are so many such cases. And let me also bring to your notice that how insensitive the ministers are today. I can remind you of Manik Rao Kokate, who said कि 1 रुपए का जो 1 रुपए के सामने जो लोन मिलता है, 1 रुपया तो भिखारी भी नहीं लेता. Means he says कि farmers are worse than the beggars also. Then Baban Rao Lonikar, when he was addressing the farmers, he said कि आपके पास में जो कुछ भी है, चप्पल से लेकर के जूता से लेकर के everything is given by Narendra Modi. See, this is the kind of mindset.
But Mr. Sapra, may I interject and ask you this, sir? Like I said, you're well within your rights to point out, and that's the role of the opposition. I don't buy the argument of the BJP that politics is happening on the deaths of the farmers. If the opposition party does not raise that question, then who will? But the fact remains also, sir, that while you point this finger out, where is the economics? Where is the maths that tells you that a loan waiver will be a panacea? Congress party had given a loan waiver when they were in government. Has that improved the condition of the farmers? Will the legal guarantee for the MSP, will that improve the condition of the farmers? And if so, why isn't the Congress party doing that in the states ruled by the Congress party itself?
See, let me remind you that during UPA, Dr. Manmohan Singh had given a loan waiver of 70,000 crores. Now the situation keeps evolving as the year passes. The current dispensation should play accordingly. Let me bring one major thing to notice, that in Maharashtra, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Krishi Samman Yojana, you know how much amount is pending, the farmers are not paid. It is 5,975 crores are pending of 6.5 lakh farmers of Maharashtra. First of all, Devendra Fadnavis and Narendra Modi should apologize to the people of Maharashtra, and especially to the farmers of Maharashtra, because during the assembly elections, not only Narendra Modi, but also Devendra Fadnavis, they had promised, it was in the BJP manifesto,
Okay.
that they will give a loan waiver to the farmers.
Okay.
That's why the farmers in Jalgaon and in Pune, they have burned the effigies of BJP leaders. They
Sir,
have burned the copies of manifesto.
but if
of
loan
BJP.
waiver was the magic capsule, then when Dr. Manmohan Singh did, after that, the farmers should have been absolutely happy. There shouldn't have been all these debts which are taking place. But Mr. Bakre, let me ask you this. Sir. Promises have been made to the farmers. Their income was supposed to double by 2022. What happened to that? And why should people not question the BJP on the plight of the farmers today? You can't just keep throwing the ball back 20, 30, 40 years and say that the Congress party did not do anything. You've been in power continuously since 2014 in the center.
Yes, absolutely, Ankit ji. We are not putting the ball in Congress court. Let me say that lot of affirmative actions have been taken by Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji. The most important action is the farmers' power bills have been waived. 45 lakhs farmers have benefited from that. They are getting the power for the entire day, and in next 18 months, all the farmers of Maharashtra will get the power. So which was a very, very big complaint from the farmers that they were not getting power, and now they are getting power uninterrupted and they are getting free power. Second most important thing, Devendra ji is traveling across the length and breadth of Maharashtra. For every region, for every district, he has his planning.
What is the government doing, sir, to ensure that the farmers don't kill themselves? What is the plan? Where is that plan for Marathwada? 767 farmers in 3 months. Any government should hang its head in shame, sir.
Ankit ji, everything is taken very seriously. The irrigation projects have been given special sanction by Modi's government. 29 irrigation projects in this budget have been completed. There is because you must understand that in farming you need to create the irrigation facilities, because Maharashtra more than 50% is drought prone and very small holding farming state it is there. So it's a problem for private investment, for individual farmers. So we are creating a irrigation facility on a war footing. We have assigned 1 lakh crore for the lever linking projects.
We are working, but on the ground the situation doesn't change for the farmers. Mr. Sapra, my last question to you. If what you believe a farm loan waiver, legal guarantee for the MSP, if that is the magic bullet, may I then ask you, sir, very humbly, why hasn't that been done in Telangana, in Karnataka, in Himachal Pradesh, where you are in government, and in other states where you are partner?
See, let me remind you that MSP and all that is to be decided by the central government. And as far as Swaminathan Commission is concerned, Swaminathan Commission gave 200 recommendations, out of which 175 recommendations were, cleared by the Congress government. By the time we could take other issues, in 2014, the elections happened and our government went away and the Narendra Modi government has come. Narendra Modi had promised in 2013 that if the BJP government comes, they'll be giving C2 plus 50%. Where is that? It is 11 years now. So they are not talking about it. Moreover, when you talk about Maharashtra, there are various other examples, like the Shakti Peeth highway is now coming from Nagpur to Goa. 12 districts and 3,840 farmers will be affected. They are protesting, they are on the streets. There are so many such cases. Now, farmers from this belt also,
yes,
they might go in for suicide. So government has to be very sensitive. This is the
the problem is that there is a lot of talk and very little action when it comes to farmers. While the Congress might, of course, and they have all the right to question the government for the last 11 years, and if the plight continues in Maharashtra, 767 farmers die in 3 months, there cannot be any justification by the government. You have to be seen very, very proactive in trying to ensure that the situation changes for the farmers. But at the end of the day, like Devender Sharma, who is an agriculture expert who was on my show yesterday, he said, it has not changed right from the time. There is too much talk by all the governments. The farmer continues to be in debt year after year, and sometimes then they are left with no other option. That's the sad reality that we are living in today. Thank you so much, Mr. Saprat, Mr. Bakre, for joining me on the broadcast. But before I wrap up this segment, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the situation might not be great, but there is still a little light at the end of the tunnel. After NDTV played out this story in your show, Nationwide at 6 yesterday, we extensively spoke about Ambadas Pawar and his wife, 75-year-old couple, those who have been forced to, in fact, till the land on their own. a lot of people has now appreciated it, seen this, and want to help the family, the couple. In fact, the farmer couple has started receiving financial help. A check of rupees 1 lakh has been given to them by Raghu, Akpari Seva Trust of Hyderabad, and local Congress leaders have also now made a beeline to help meet the family and help them out. I'm very, very glad to report that Sonu Sood has also said that he will be helping the farmer. He will send them bulls because they don't know how to run a tractor. But I'm very, very happy that people are coming out. There have been organizations, those who have sent NDTV, us, an email like the one that you see here, that they saw this on our program. This is a company from Sigma Corporation Private Limited. They've sent us this, video, and have said that they are willing to help the farmers. Nothing makes us more happy and proud of our journalism when we can help the people of our country. That is exactly what our journalism is all about, in service of the people of our country. We are hoping their plight changes, and with this example, the plight of the farmers also changes in our country.
हमारे तालुका कृषि अधिकारी कार्यालय की टीम, हमारे सहायक कृषि अधिकारी, उप कृषि अधिकारी, मंडल कृषि अधिकारी और मैं खुद तालुका कृषि अधिकारी खेती पे जाके उनके खेती को भेंट दी और देखा कि उनके पास जो यंत्र लगने वाले थे नहीं है, इसलिए उनको हमने हमारे एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट पे जो सब्सिडाइज उपलब्ध है, अवेलेबल है, उनके जानकारी दी। जल्दी ही फार्मर आईडी तैयार होने के बाद हमारे स्टेट डिपार्टमेंट से जो भी हमारे यांत्रिकरण की स्कीम है उसमें से हम उनको सब्सिडाइज उनको लगने वाले यंत्र हम देने वाले हैं।